birdies and good lucky and good mystery dog. It's time to unbox a parcel. Isn't it lucky? Yeah. I just read a comment on yesterday's video that said, how about for your photography, you have a prompt every day? And I'd love to figure out the prompts, because I think that would be really cool if we were all following the same sort of prompt for anyone that's doing art or photography or something like that. And if your 30-day challenge involves walking or, yoga, stretching, there's a lot of people doing physical activities as their 30-day challenge, then that's a different thing, but maybe they could just drop like a colored heart or something. Like if the prompts are colors, they could just drop a purple heart on the day that we're all doing our purple photography and artwork, and the purple heart just represents that they've done their activity. Anyway, tell me what you think. But these guys, he's lying down. I don't know if you can see him behind her, but he's literally lying down. Okay, so let's have a look at today's parcel. And it's not clothing. At least I don't think it is. It's definitely a box of some sort. Okay. Invoice. Royal Selangor pewter, 1885, hand-finished wine funnel, $60. This came from Wanneroo. I don't know where Wanneroo is, but I'm going to say I'm going to say Western Australia. Okay, 1885, huh? That makes it an antique, an antique. Oh, so now I'm trying to remember the Antiques Roadshow theme song. I used to watch Antiques Roadshow all the time. It's like, it almost sounds like a Christmas carol, doesn't it? It's like do 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 do. No, I have to look it up now. I will not stop thinking about this unless I look it up. Antiques. Oh, my phone died. God damn it. My other phone. How will I remember the Antiques Roadshow? Editing me here. As I was editing that, and I heard myself say Antiques Roadshow, the song came into my head. Boo-boo, 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 boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Thank you for your order. Hope to see you again. P.S. Sorry for the bubble wrap. That's okay. I don't mind. I will just use it to wrap some precious vases that I thrifted during Thriftmas that I no longer want in my house because my brain no longer desperately desires collecting vases. It's just moved on to collecting pigeons. Actually, I must address this. Someone said that they were worried. They were like, Alex, I'm a little bit worried that like the pigeons are your next hyper-focus kind of thing, and what happens when you get over this fixation. I can proudly tell you with absolute and utmost confidence that I will not get over the pigeons, because I've been obsessed with birds my entire life. And it's one of those things that I've never given up on. I got my first budgie given to me when I was 5 years old or something. By the time I was 10 years old, I had about 60 budgies. By the time I was 15 years old, I had 20 cockatiels, 100 and something budgies. I think I had maybe like 40 finches, 2 galahs, a lorikeet, a Quaker parrot, chickens, of course, the doves, the 2 doves, Holly being one of them, and a pigeon that I rescued, a rescue pigeon that after I rehabilitated it, it never left. Even though I set it free, it was like, no, I live here now. I'm sure I had other birds too, so long ago. And then I had a canary. Anyway, I've kept birds my whole life. And then when I moved out of home, a lot of the birds that were still left from my childhood, like some of these, 15-year-old, 20-year-old birds, my mum kept looking after them. I always said, when I get a house of my own, I'm gonna have an aviary and I'm gonna fill it with birds just like in my childhood. And I got bullied everywhere that I went in school. I moved school 7 times because of bullying. I got beaten up. I have PTSD from things that happened to me, CPTSD, from things that happened to me in my childhood. And the thing that got me through it as an only child was my supportive parents and my aviary full of birds. I used to just sit in it. I'd come home from school and I'd been crying all day, and I would put my backpack on the front doorstep and I would just walk straight to my aviary, as the Americans call it, and I would just sit on the floor and I'd just be covered in birds and all my sorrows would go away. And it's not a hyperfixation, a hyperfocus, like a random new hobby that I'm going to get over. Birds have been and always will be my life. Which is why it breaks my heart that Archie hates me. But look, we're still working on it. He loves Dan. I know that you guys don't see him out of the cage all the time, but Dan takes him out a lot. I just can't really be in the room, or he'll fly at me and attack me a lot of the time. But hey, the good thing about pigeons, they can't hurt you. You can love them, and even if they're a bit grumpy, the worst they can do is like slap you a little bit, and then you just go, no, that's not how we behave around here, and then they learn very quickly. And then they cuddle you like Errol cuddles me. Anyway, don't worry. I can handle a lot more birds than what I have. I've had hundreds of birds at once in the past. And if you're thinking, what happened to them? I'm 29 now. I started when I was like 5 years old. Most of them lived their full biological life with me, and then eventually when I left, they carried out the rest of their lives with my parents. And the galah Charlie, we actually gave to a friend of ours who was widowed, who absolutely loved birds, and she had him for many, many years, and then she unfortunately passed away, and it was a devastating loss for me because she was a really good friend. She was a lady in her 70s, and I got on with her so well, and she had an aviary of cockatiels, and then we gave her Charlie, and then when she passed away, her bridesmaid, who is also a good friend of my parents, her and her husband took Charlie. So if Charlie ever has to be rehomed, which I doubt, because the couple that has him, they're in their 70s, I think, as well, they love him and he loves them so much. But if he ever needs to be rehomed, he'll just come back to me. But yeah, the other birds, they all lived out their natural lifespans, except for the second galah, who I was fostering. So she ended up with another family, but birds are my passion. Actually, did anyone watch Survivor Australia? And there was this football player, and his wife Katie runs a bird sanctuary called Katie's Birds on Instagram. When I saw her bird sanctuary, I was like, I want to be like this lady. I want to own a bird sanctuary. And then I was like, nah, I couldn't do that. But you know what? The perfectly imperfect pigeon sanctuary does look like it's coming along quite nicely. So anyway, let's have a look at this. This is most certainly not from 1885. It's got a barcode on the bottom and it says it's made in Malaysia. So I'm guessing that Royal Selangor Pewter 1885 must be the year that this company was founded. This is a very interesting box, and I don't know how I'm supposed to open it. Oh, aha, I can just pull on this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Pewter. Ah, yes, pewter, just like the wine goblets that I got. Oh my god, I forgot I bought this. Oh my god. This is not what I thought it was, but I'm so fucking excited. Look at this. This is so fucking cool. This is a wine decanter. Look at the face on it. It looks a bit like a tree beard kind of thing. And see the hole where his mouth is? That's where the wine comes out. So there's a little catcher. I can't believe this is so cool. This can go with our set that I've got over there. So this goes in here to funnel out any of the debris from the wine. And you basically, I wonder if, yeah, here you go. So that's a glass decanter. So, ooh, whoa, 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 certificates everywhere. So it's called the Bacchus. So BACCHUS, and then that's the model number. Looks like they make a few different types, but this is the only one with a face on it. And wine issues from the mouth of Bacchus, an allusion to an ancient belief that the Roman god of wine and revelry transforms ordinary wine into something special. Actually, oh, that's interesting. It says there's another type. It says the Archimedes. The helix of Archimedes provides the inspiration for this fascinating tunnel. Wine aerates as it spirals down the funnel before being launched gently against the neck of the decanter. Oh, that's so cool. Look, can you see the ripples? That's really cool. And then the last one is called Cascade. Not everything's as it seems with Cascade. The faux opening at the snout is unmasked when wine poured creates a candy cane effect on the outside of the funnel. Look at that. That's so cool. Royal Selangor's collection of wine accessories designed to promote a maximum aeration of wine. All funnels include a sieve for fine sediment. So I don't have that decanter. I know a lot of people that do have that decanter. It's really popular, or one in that style. But I would probably just hold this up and look at this. Oh God, there's wine in the bottom of this and there's stationery. Who would do such a thing? Definitely me. I've definitely done that. There is no one else in this house that would do something so stupid. Yeah, I would probably just hold this like this and then pour the wine in the top. Fucking sick. Fucking sick. This can come and live over here with the rest of our pewter stuff. I'm so chuffed about this. I can't wait to show Dan. Also, I haven't given Dan his horn yet, so I'll put that here too. And then, not horn. Yeah, it is a horn. Remember, it's like a flask with a horn. Let me go get that now because I most certainly will forget. So, as far as things that need to be done today, I've purchased Pigeons and I've unboxed a parcel. I haven't taken my photo of the day, so I will photograph the new couple as my photo of the day. But let me just pop this over here for Dan. Okay. All right, well, I need to go get changed. Honestly, life doesn't get much better than this. It's all right, Maple, relax. Oh, you'll be friendly one day. It's funny, she's 2 months old. These ones are 10 days old. Isn't that crazy? Oh, and he's like 6 years old. I think they might be looking for their babies, but I'm not sure. Mochi! Whoop-ba-da-ba-boo! 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 I have the babies. I have them. Oh my God, the baby just tried to fly. It just started flapping its wings. And it got off the ground like that much. Oh, I'm so sad I missed it. And then the parents came down and they were like, what are you doing there, little one? You're going to fly with us. Do you require nourishment? Here, let me vomit on you. Oh yes, of course. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's fine. Well, I've just found my photo of the day. It's something very, very cute. Hey, you two. It's birdception. Bong. Sorry, disclaimer, that's me trying to make the sound from Inception. If you haven't seen Inception, just imagine it's a bird inside a bird inside a bird inside a bird, and you just can't wake up because there's too many birds. Whee! Wow, good job. You're walking. Where are you going? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, sitting on my computer. Hello, Steve. Hi. What can I do for you? The babies are hungry. Go feed them, please. And Mochi, what are you doing down there? Oh. Look how hungry they are. You can't just ignore them. Look, now they're trying to feed each other. She doesn't want to do that. Your sons need you. The babies are hungry. Can you just put aside your hormones for a minute and come feed them? Horny bastard. Mochi is trying to square off with Errol because he's trying to go over to where the food is. She's like, don't you fucking dare. I will cut you. Ooh. Oh, she's really mad. It's funny because she's not even trying to protect him from her babies. She's like, you may not have the food in the drawer. Back off, big guy. You showed your kids too. Now they're going to start bullying him. Amazing. All she did was run at him. She literally just ran head first into his side. Hi. Okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself. Steve's decided to go challenge Errol now. He kind of had a little go. He sort of rammed himself into him, and Errol just started vibrating. His wings just started shaking like he was scared. And then Steve stopped. He was like, yeah, that's right. I put him in his place. I'm going to try and find out some information about that male bird that I just brought home that's got a tag on him. So you can go on the ANPA website, Australian National Pigeon Association, and you can look at the rings issued between different years. So they've got a catalogue. It goes all the way back to 2008. His ring said ANPA 18, so that's the year that he was banded. D, which is the size of the ring band, and 2410 is his individual identifier. So if I look on this chart at 2018 and I look at the size D, the numbers 2301 through to 3500 belonged to South Australian Canary and Pigeon Society. So that bird is from South Australia, and I'm in New South Wales. He's a very long way from home. There's a contact number here. I will send them a text and I'll just ask a little bit more information because the person that the ring is registered to isn't the actual breeder. Breeders will purchase rings through their local clubs. So the ring was purchased through the South Australian Canary and Pigeon Society, and they will know who actually bought the ring and put the ring on the bird. So I'll try to find out some more info. I'll send him a text now. Look at how he's sitting. He's such a distinguished gentleman. Look at how round he is. I need to take a photo of that. Mochi, you're very beautiful, but you're in the way of my photo. You're in the way. Could you move, please? I love it. I love it so much. Look how round he is. He looks like a pancake. We should have named him Dumpling. He looks much more like a dumpling than what Dumpling does. So, in the spirit of Tidy Up Tuesday, I must tidy all of this up. This is the area that's going to be part of the aviary. There's actually going to be shelves on the walls for the pigeons to sit on, and I need to get all this out of the way. So here you go, enjoy a time lapse with the exact same music that I've used every single time I've done a time lapse. Please enjoy. It's 11:30 p.m. and I haven't finished the Avery yet, but I've cleared away all the junk and it's looking really good. And if I sit here and I look at it for too long, I start to tear up because this is what I've wanted my whole life. Literally all my life. I've always dreamt of an enormous aviary filled with birds and plants. And I can't believe that it's actually happening. So I didn't necessarily do tidy up Tuesday in the house, but I did do it out here. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow because there's a lot of planting to do out here. Good night. Mwah. Bye. Love you.